Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the sexy ninja, and the place to be for a Paper Saber universe. We're going to talk about AEW's Blood and Guts 2023 Excalibur Taz. Tony on commentary. We're in Boston. Whew. We started off with a fun match. The FTW Championship on the line. Hook versus Jack Perry. They played his music at first, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? I was like, why are we playing his music? Why are we playing his music? And then he goes and shows that he has killed and buried his Jungle Boy. He is now Jack Perry, coming out to some very, like big music and stuff like that, like classical music. You know, I like that. You know, he's a douche. But Jack Perry for the win. It was a back and forth battle, but man, Jack Perry got the win, and Taz was not happy. The thing I liked about this was Jack Perry's moving on. He's got new music, he's got a new look, and he's got a new attitude, and you know. And it was so funny, though. I did scratch my head when his music played. I was like, oh, come the fuck on. And then it showed the little video package. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I'll shut up. But before this match, there was Dawn and Jericho had a secret meeting. They were in a secret meeting. And it was just funny just because they're like, oh, you know, what's happening between these two? You know, we all know what's going to happen. Jericho's going to join Dawn. It's just a matter of time where these two are going to join. It's inevitable. But after Hook versus Jack Perry, which was a fun match, we have MJF and Adam Cole bonding over spicy food, trying to help MJF, you know, get out of his comfort zone. Took him to a Chinese restaurant. I think it was a Thai place from what I saw the waiter. But this was so fun. They're eating the spice. Like, it's too spicy. They're like, well, waiter, I need my drinks. And they're like, oh, what is this water? This water, you know, because we're in Boston. The tap water's awful. It's like, that's not water. That's alcohol. And then they get drunk. And then they look over at the waiter. And he's like, you know who he looks like? Sammy Guevara. They start laughing. Like, no. He looks like Daniel Garcia. You know, And I started laughing so hard because they're like, double clothesline. And it was just like these two have like such a great chemistry of comedy, and it's going to be heartbreaking once these two break up. It's going to happen for the sake of storytelling. It's going to happen. We have Dawn and Jericho rolling up in a limo. You know, more like, what's going on? You know, what's speculation? Or just like, just let it be. What do you think's going on? But I love the fact that we're representing Shark Week here. It's going to be hosted by Jason Momoa this year. And I was like, woohoo, Shark Week. Dr. Britt Baker versus Kayla Sparks. Quick match, lockjaw, done, out. Now we're backstage with Renee, MJF and Adam, a Cole interview, you know, and they were surprising each other. MJF's like, I got us matching trunks. And Adam goes, I got us matching jackets. He's like, and he goes, I got one more surprise for you. And MJF's like, don't do this to me, buddy. And he walks up. He's like, I'll show you out there. Roderick Strong still's got that neck brace. He's like, what about me? Adam, what about me? But next we have our Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament finals. MJF, Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara come out, and then MJF comes out. He's like, cut my music. Now play. Then he says, hit his music. And then MJF's like, whoa, what's going on? But Adam Cole did a mishmash up of their music, and MJF went over the moon. He's like, oh, my God, you know, gave him a big ol' hug, started swinging him around, and Adam goes like, calm down. But before this all happens, Jericho comes out and gets on commentary. He's watching Daniel Garcia, Sammy Guevara, you know, because they're part of the JAS, and that's slowly going to just dissolve here soon. But this match was so much fun that we started it off with the dance-off. a dance-off, man. Even got Adam Cole to do the thrust in and whatnot. I laughed so hard. This match was, like, awesome because we kept on the tease of the double clothesline. When they finally got the double clothesline, MJF did a dive, and it was just, like, awesome. Awesome. And then when they finally did the double clothesline, that crowd popped so hard, man. But MJF, Adam Cole got the win. They're going to face FTR at Collision on July 29th. I'm like, sign me up, baby. And as Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara is walking out, Jericho's like, hey, my boys. And they blow him off. They walk back. And they're like, oh, what does this mean? It means the JAS is slowly closing the chapter. But no, this was a lot of fun. This tag team match, like, it was a lot of great spots, a lot of MJF overselling. But the moment in this match that we should listen to and also watch and understand is when Adam Cole grabs his championship, MJF's championship, and gives it to him. And MJF's like, "What are you doing? Why are you touching that? Why are you looking at it that way?" You know, that fear of, he's like, "Whoa, no. I was just giving you your championship back. Here you go. Here you go." And he goes, "Okay, my bad, bro." But I was like, there we go. The hints and the seeds are being planted. So when they actually do break up, it's going to be very sad because these two have great chemistry together. Then FTR comes out and a lot of trash talking. It's like, damn, July 29th could not come any faster. Wow, that sounds dirty. All right, Blood and Guts. The match we're here for. The Golden Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club. Before this match began, we had Renee with best friends, Orange Cassidy, Chris Statlander, Darby Allin, Nick Wayne all backstage, and Darby talks to Orange. He's like, yo, you need to give AR Fox a shot. So next week we're going to get a international championship between Orange Cassidy and AR Fox. I was like, oh, man, cool. Sign me up. And Rampage this week, we already have a Royal Rampage winner faces TNT champion at All Out. Chris Statlander's putting up that TBS championship versus Marina Shafir. And we have QT Marshall, Johnny TV, Aaron Solo versus The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. Then on Collision this week, just for now, House of Black versus The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass for the AEW World Trios Championship. So much bangers, and we're going to get more announcements at Royal Rampage this Friday. We start Blood and Guts off with Kenny and Claudio, and this match was what I expected it to be. Bloody, crazy, glass, spikes, nails, you name it, chains, tables, Matt rocking a thumbtack Nike Jordans, it had everything it needed in this match. Also some surprises as Pac went, AWOL and left the match because he's like, fuck you guys. He's like, yeah, whatever. But this sets up Claudio and Pac at Death Before Dishonor this Friday. I was like, damn, because it was supposed to be Mark Briscoe, but he got hurt. So now it's going to be Claudio and Pac at Death Before Dishonor. That's a huge match for the Ring of Honor Championship. Also, Takeshita walking out because Don tells him, like, hey, we need to get out of here. And the big one is they choke out Yuta. They say Moxley is the one that surrendered because they were able to win this match after all 5 men, all 10 participants are in the ring. The match starts, and you either it's submission or you surrender. And they said Moxley surrendered to save Yuta, and so that's the way the Golden Elite won the match. And like I said, just so many great spots. I don't think this feud's over. I really don't. And I think we're adding layers on top of it of Pac. And then we have the layers of Takeshita and Don Callis. And were they even part of the Blackpool Combat Club? We'll learn all this week, man. Next week, we will probably find out more. And Don was on commentary, but a hell of a Blood and Guts 2023. So many great spots, so much blood, so many spots. I was like, I even jumped up. I was like I got thrown into a bed of nails. I was like, oh my God, selling it like it happened to me. But man, this was a really good show. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. Match of the night, I believe, is MJF, Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. Second to that is the actual Blood and Guts match, the Golden Elite versus Blackpool Combat Club. Now we'll see what's going to happen next week. Where does the story go? From here, That's it. That's all. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your grandma, share it with your grandpa, share the bum down at Walmart. Let's talk pro wrestling here, folks. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet nWp logo created by Penta X. He's got a new album coming out here very soon. Show your support, show your love. And after that, remember, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Pelvic thrusts. Ladies are passing out in the third row.
I think the dentist is going to get mad.
All right.